Hey everybody, so you might be wondering, how many photos do I need to take to get through this thing? How long should I be spending taking photos? And really all I can say is the more the better. Um, I spent around 3 hours, 3.5 hours total over the course of 2 weekends taking photographs for my zine. And I took some of the original photos I've already deleted in my camera roll. So for instance, like this photo, which I took, you know, cropped this one a little bit when I took the second photo. I had taken three more, but I didn't like the way they turned out, so I deleted them on my phone. So I seemed to have taken at least um, 4 photos of each particular place. And that will give me some options just in case, a human walks through the street or a car is going by that it just looks better without a car in the frame, or a bird was flying through the air. You can kind of have options in terms of editing the circumstances of the life that's happening, when you've captured this specific moment. So all in all, I think I have 64 files to work with of about 15 different locations for my zine. So that gives me a lot to work with, and I will go through and once I start bringing them into Photoshop, I'll bring them in as groups in terms of like, okay, all of the salon cues, I'm going to bring those photos into Photoshop and then pick which one I think will be best and then edit that one. So you're just paring down as you go along, but you want to make sure that you aren't deleting any of these yet, that you keep them as options, and you know where they live, so that way later on if you run into a problem in terms of laying out your zine, you still have these options to work with. So you don't just want to have one photo of your subject to work with. You want to have options. You want to be able to be an editor, and you definitely don't want yourself to have to go back and redo a bunch of the work that you should have done at the beginning. So those are my tips in terms of getting started, and what you should